round 3 match. So let's just start with group 1. Yeah, there are still many battles, so I cannot cover all of this. So I will just cover the one that I think pretty interesting. So let's start with Zensin versus Chatham here. So Zensin is the seed player in Group A, and so both players decided to ban Lispel first. Interestingly, Zensin actually picked Juggler first. He usually picks land use first. So we will see. Oh, first pick is Yulia. Very aggressive from Chantan. So if your first pick is Yulia, this is because Chantan's hero has 3 tanks. He can still get leading here. So this works pretty well for Chantan. Because this box has 3 tanks, so the first pick can be the most aggressive character in your box. Yeah. Otherwise, usually Yulia is banned. So far, so good. This leading is a little bit hard to kill from Zensin. Zensin really needs Matthew, but this leading is not going to use Fenalex. This leading should use Salad here. So this leading is actually very hard to kill. Yeah, Beast Shot. And also the stun skill. So I would say in this game, Zensin has to take advantage of the Beast Shock or the stun, which is not likely to be useful because no, Liana didn't actually bring hostile skill. That's interesting. So in this case, yeah, just take advantage when leading guard is down. So that can be achieved either by stun skill or by Beast Shock. And then taking advantage of that, this Matthew and Luna can try to snap. I think in this game, to be honest, Chartan's team looks a lot better in my view. First reason is because Chartan is player 2, so if Zensin cannot kill leading and Yulia effectively, which I do see a trouble. Yeah, so this game can be hard for Zensin here. Yeah, the setup from Chatham is solid. This Leon is kind of not very useful, but this Yulia plus leading is very hard for Zensin to deal with. So the other thing is that although Zensin has Luna here, Yulia is actually using Zealot, so Zealot is dealing physical damage. Yeah, which basically could be what you use when your enemy picks Luna. Yeah, this leading with Zealot should be very, very tanky. Especially very tanky to physical attack. So I would expect like Matthew and Juggler and Luna find it very hard to kill the leading. Probably not going to be able to kill easily. Yeah, this leading looks pretty good. But in this case, I would try to give the buff, give leading stuff to Yulia, so she can, when your leading does not have this guard up, Yulia can actually be very tanky to these characters as well. Only Matthew can do range attack, The others are all melee attack, and none of them can deal significant amount of damage to Yulia with Stellar. Especially with Leading's faction buff, this Yulia is very strong defensively. This is not going to work. It's just not going to work.
言うだけ無駄だ。これを食らえ。
So Liana can summon a Sky Archer.
これが私の信じる心です。 一人も逃しません。消えなさい。
Luna starts to poke this juggler. No, it's just that's not going to deal much damage here.
人、思考、そして。 人、思考、そして。
Okay, let me check. Maybe this is better now. This is what I said earlier. Wow. It looks like the training isn't very high. Yeah. This turn should be a good turn to summon Sky Archer from Chatten. Yeah.
一人も逃しません。消えなさい。
Yeah, move Liana the last. Make sure she can heal later. Yeah, look at this. Look at this like damage. Pretty high. And kills Matthew here. This should be a kill. Yes. Yeah, I think this team is very challenging for Zenshin. Because Zenshin cannot kill this leading effectively. And this Yulia plus Luna is pretty dangerous to his team as well. Okay, let me check if I can make this a little bit higher. Now this is better. Now this should be better. So yeah, this is the first game. Yeah, as I said, from pick and ban we can see Zenshin find it very hard to do much to this leading. Yeah, and this leading plus Yulia plus Leon plus Luna, these three characters can actually attack Zenshin more effectively than Zenshin attack Chanton's leading here. So still, players decided to first ban Listel and Zenshin still first pick Juggler. Interesting. So Triton here try to do the same trick. First pick Yulia and then second pick leading. So here Zenshin needs some magic damage here. So I think, or maybe Leonhardt. Leonhardt should be effective here. Ioben cannot do much. Leonhardt is very effective. Yes, this is the right pick to do. Yeah, Ritual and Basil also counters leading a lot, so that ban makes sense. So Leonhardt cannot kill leading, but Leonhardt can deal enough damage to push the health point of Yulia a lot. And still, Luna is picked to counter Yulia a little bit as well. So the last pick is going to be Landius. Yeah. So I think Triton should have banned Landius here. Yeah, he should have banned Landius plus Matthew. I would ban these two here. Elvin cannot do much to you. It's just not going to do much. And Matthew here is not doing anything, just calling faction buff for Liana. So land use here should be the red ban to do. Chloe, you don't really have to ban Chloe. There is no point to ban Chloe. Yeah, Chartan's leading is very sexy. So land use here, okay. This Chloe is just to try to maintain the health point. Yeah, I think if Chartan banned Landius here, his team should be much better than Zansin's team. Yeah, this Landius should really be banned, because he still finds hard to deal with that Landius. Landius is just a crazy character who can provide defense and also yeah, it's just provide this team effect. Yeah, basically to reduce any range attack. There's no range attack from Yulia, so that's okay. But it's just a very annoying character to have. He has double life. This is basically yeah, because this season stall strategy works well. So if you have two tank, you can just rush your double tank to the middle and then you can just stall there. If second player cannot kill your tanks effectively, which here the only tank killer here is Yulia, so if you can use Leonhardt to try to reduce the power of Yulia, then it is pretty safe to have double tank here. Let me change it also. No, in season 3, you can actually more successful in rush your strategy, like more successful to rush your enemy. So season 3, I don't think you need to run more tank. Season 3 in Chinese server at least, I think most players just use 2 tank. This season 3 tanks works a little bit better. Yeah, so having 3 tanks also allow you to first pick Listel or Yulia. Otherwise, this is an easy ban, right? So Leonhardt killed Yulia here. This looks a positioning error to me, yeah. Yeah, this Yulia is not in guard range, and yeah, it's basically just killed by Leonhardt. Yeah, there is no way he can run. This is basically a positioning error from Chartan here. Yeah, if this Yulia is dead, then there's basically nothing that can kill Zansin's team. Then yeah, it's kind of over. So the last game, Chartan still both player banned Listel first, and then still first pick Yulia. Wow, 3 games first pick Yulia. Yeah, I already feel the trouble, the problem, or the mistake I had from my match. I give Yulia to like 5th pick to my opponent. This is how I lost my first game. So it's the same trick, Yulia plus leading, the same trick. Juggler plus Liana plus Leonhardt. So Zansin is going to get Leonhardt. Leonhardt is always a counter to Yulia. No, Omega cannot do anything in that game. Yulia is a direct counter to Omega, right? Omega can do nothing to Yulia. So yeah, I kind of think Triton should try to ban this Leonhard earlier. Let's see. I don't really care about Ivan. I don't know why he tries to ban Ivan here. I don't think Ivan, a good Ivan, should be a huge threat to lading. So here, instead of banning Ivan plus Yulia here, I would ban Yulia and Leonhard. Yeah, I think even Richter is a bigger threat than Ivan. Yeah, I don't think Ivan is going to be that strong against lading, especially if you are using a Bracer lading. So this is the third game. So basically, Leon plus Yulia needs to kill the juggler here. And Zensin only has one healer. This healer is using Gospel, Liana. So I think both sides have a chance in this battle. So juggler is calling faction buff. Okay. So this arena ring is not very effective as well, because Leonhard is just going to dispel everything. Yeah, so again, this Leon looks like a positioning error. There's no passive block, so that should be fun. So Zensin is trying to take this chance to kill that lading. So basically, Matthew and Leonhard and Luna, 3 characters can hit in a row, and only Triton can use one time of Liana here. I think this is a bad move though. Should have moved Leon first. And this Leon just died for nothing here. But Yulia can kill that Matthew, which is great. And also reduce the mobility of Leonhard. But this Yulia is dead. Oh no, cannot reduce the mobility. Wait, this is the other skill that he was using. Oh, because Leonhard had a breeze there. Okay, yeah. Yeah, one of the things that Triton did wrong here is that he cannot lose that Yulia. Yeah, there is no way he can win this battle after losing Yulia. Yeah, I don't know why this Luna attack though. Could play more safer. So at this point, Zenshin can just stall for 12 turns, right? Because there is nothing that can kill the juggler here. Yeah. Okay, so this is Zenshin versus Charlton. I actually think Charlton has a great chance to win over Zenshin. There are a couple of things I think that can be better from pick and ban, but Zenshin is also one of the best player here. So yeah, so he still took the win. So tomorrow is going to be Lemon's old account versus Zenshin. So that's going to be very interesting. So let's also review this game, Manson's game. So Manson is actually using the same box that he used before. He's using Shoujo Jessica plus Omega. This is a very, very strong Omega. Can one-shot Elven. First ban is Leonhardt. Wow, that's interesting. First ban is Leonhardt. 1, 2. There are like 2 or 3 or 4. Yeah, that's interesting. This box has no juggler. So this is just a very, very... you can see the weak point already. Yeah, Omega OP here. This guy has to ban Omega now. Yeah, this is already over. Like, Zoreda plus Omega. Yeah, there's no way these guys' characters can survive. I wouldn't worry about healer as well here, to be honest. Yeah, this is the AoE team, but I would still first ban this tail. To be honest, this box looks a little bit weak. Let's see how he wins one of the game. So Whaler can again Zareda. Although this is not really needed. Unless this Zareda can kill Sakura. But this is really not needed. This tail you cannot kill. So probably just try to kill this Basil. Oh, kill Matthew. I think that's a wrong target. Kill Basil should be better. And that again is not very, very good. Right? You just gave the turn advantage to the second player here. And you wasted your again from Whaler. Don't really need to use that, basically. Okay, here we go. The showcase of Basil. Basil has so good win rate today. Yeah, it's just everyone is losing to Basil. And Manson's Basil sucks because this Basil is not a clock Basil. Yeah, I wouldn't try to use Blood Dance here. Zoreda can still kill that Basil there. Oh, because there is revenge. Yeah, Chloe should have used Holy Rain. Chloe really need to immune from silence at least. That's also a bad decision. Another Blood Dance. Yeah, I think Manson made some mistake here. The good thing is his enemy also made some mistake.
が魔族の力だよ。
Touch on Wheeler, okay. But this is already over at this point.
言うだけ無駄だ。これを食らえ。
Liana should have used a Sky Ultra turn 1 instead of using a gain skill.
気づかないうちにごめんなさいね。
This is over, yeah. Not Liana. I mean Vela, yeah. Shouldn't use again there. I don't know what you are talking about. So the second game is first pick is Listel. I kind of think Listel first ban makes more sense, but that's okay. Here we go, Omega. So he can get Matthew. This is basically to provide a speed buff. Yeah, red team for P1 works a little bit better. Yes. Yeah, it's just this Listel. Listel is always the core for this kind of strategy, like especially for AoE strategy. You don't really want to give your enemy Listel.
俺に力を貸してくれ。計画通り。計画通り。
Like if he first pick Leonhardt, you can always just ban like Varna and some other key AoE character.
油断めされるな。 これが私の全力よ。
Yeah, that ritual should have been banned earlier.
計画通りだ。
Start with Basil. I wonder what this young Jessica is using. Usually, you will use Mass Heal. Usually you will use Holy Rain for young Jessica. So I guess Manson is not using the red gear for his healers. Yeah, you don't really want your like Chloe or Shoujo Jessica to be silenced. It's just it's very bad. But the good thing is that he has ritual to heal, so that's better.
油断めされるな。 油断めされるな。 これが私の全力よ。
Yeah, this Shoujo Jessica use is not very good.
知れね。
Reaper's touch on ritual.
これが俺の力だ。
Oh, this Listel is dead. No skill. No skill. Wow.
この件についてはもう考えてある。
Interesting. But still dead. Cause Basil can have black hole. Actually not dead.
計画通りだ。
Yeah. There is also some problem on the move sequence of Manson. So here, let's just check. Goes back here, right? So the next move is going to be Matthew, and basically, Manson can just move up Landius here and use the guard skill, and then Basil can drop Black Hole. In this way, this Basil can survive. I mean, just in case this Matthew is not silenced. If you silence this Matthew, you will kind of survive for sure. But if he can use a skill, then you are not sure. Oh yes, I'm alright. This is why I'm reviewing this game. So yeah, this is a very disappointing play from Mathin. Yeah, that's Jessica is basically, yeah. Welcome to the channel, Yuki. Yeah, that's very sad play from Manson. So at this point, this game is kind of over. So I think Manson should pay more attention on positioning. This is what kills the game. Starting from with Basil's positioning, and also his Jessica's positioning. So this is over here. Yeah, I really think Manson should have banned the Listel in all of the game. This Listel is very good. Very good. Finally, Manson realized the problem and first banned Listel. I think even in game 1, this guy has a very good chance to win over Manson. Yeah, it's just So finally, Manson realized the problem and first banned Listel. Yes, if you look at this like AoE box, you can always ban Listel and just first pick Juggler. So now this AoE cannot work well. Yeah, so only one Zareda you are not afraid of. So now this guy has to get Landius now. So you are forcing an AoE player to play a tank push strategy with you. Shoujo Jessica, okay. So this Zareda is countered by Claret still. So in this case, this Claret you don't have to rush. You just wait till you go to the center, and then this Zareda will find it harder and harder to hide. So you can just play a slow game. Yeah, this is pretty much over for this player. Both Claret and Listel and also Landius. There's no way this team can lose to such team. Well, maybe, I mean, he still has a chance because this Shoujo Jessica is not Holy Ruin Shoujo Jessica. There is no immune to silence from this Jessica. So if this Basil can triggers like a clock over and over again, or maybe just a one-time clock and can seal this Jessica, then the game is over. So this is the best troop for her because this one can allow Jessica to remove one more debuff. So this Mass Heal can remove the first debuff. Then this one can allow her to remove another debuff. So basically can remove 2 debuffs. and she will receive faction buff from Dracula, which is nice. So this game is kind of over for this player, is because now this Listel can just move ahead, and this Clarity is going to push that Zareda to nowhere to hide. So after like 3 or 4 turns, the game is kind of over. Because after 3 or 4 turns, this Zareda will have no place to hide. Yeah, right now she can still move here and here, but after like another 2 or 3 turns later, she will not have any place to hide. Yeah, I don't understand the point of using young Jessica here to transform here. What's the point? Yeah, I don't really understand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Should be safe here. Should be more than safe to use transformation here. You click a button, that's the point. So this is in black hole range. Oh, the reason is because he's worrying about black hole. And he has no holy rune. Yes, now I can understand. There's no holy rune. Yeah, there's no way this Zoreda can kill that Listel. Should be a kill for land use. Yeah, the range is pretty high for young Jessica. So basically, this game, if you ban this tail, it is very hard for that player to win. So this guy realized his Listel very badly. Yeah, this is a very good Listel though. Very good Listel. So let's just go over the other group. Oh damn. Let's see Zikama's game. So this guy is Winston. I am not very familiar with this player. And he's still level 67. Okay. Not very hardcore, looks like. So Zikama is picking Joshua first. So on this side, wow, this is a combo of the father and his doctor. Yeah, let me see what happened. I didn't check this game actually. Yeah, I play bad also, sadly. It's just it's normal to make mistake, I would say. I made a ton of mistake in my game as well. Sorry. Yeah, I think Amelia works well in season 2 actually. Amelia actually is pretty good and solid in season 2. So the pick and ban. Yeah, should have focused more on your next game. So let me check. This Leonhardt. Leonhardt is always dangerous when you have no tank. Yeah, Leonhardt is always dangerous when you don't have any tank skill. And Yulia, okay, Zareda.
ほら後ろだよ 覚悟しなさい
Oh, you are focusing on your placement battle? Placement from Japan
終
server.
わらないよ
So attack blessing on Luna but not going to kill this Leonhardt. I don't think so, actually.
俺の邪魔をするな
So Zekma, oh, that's a choke. Yeah. Yeah, and also I don't really understand why are you using Demon Hunter here? Could you explain to me a little bit? Yeah, like I think to be honest, I think he plays Unicorn here should be better. Yeah, you think you should be able to one-shot Leonhardt with even with Demon Hunter, right?
一人も逃しません消えなさい
To be honest, I didn't see how you can one-shot that Leonhardt. Are you sure? I think your Deerheart can one-shot Leonhardt, but it is better your Deerheart use Unicorn instead. Then you can be 100% secure, sure that you can kill that Leonhardt. This Demon Hunter is not helping if you try to kill Leonhardt, right? I think. Yeah, Leonhardt is very, very dangerous. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, Demon Hunter really sucks. I don't like them as well. If you use normal, like if you use Unicorn, I think even normal attack can kill that Leonhardt. It's just yes, Leonhardt is very, very dangerous when you don't have a tank. Zoradas killed Luna. Wow. Yeah, this becomes very hard now. Because you also have to deal with this Yulia, which is very hard. Plus battle. So Luna should be able to kill that burn now. Luna should be able to kill that Joshua here. Yeah, so that's over. Yeah, I think you kind of need to ban Leonhardt. I mean, you don't have to ban him, but you have to use Unicorn to kill him. So first ban is Zareda from both sides. First pick is still Joshua trying to go AoE strategy again, and Will's turn. First pick is going to be Landius. So Wellston is going to play a stall or a tank push game, and the second pick is S-Tail. Interesting. S-Tail can counter land use a little bit, but not much to be honest. Lanfond is banned. Leonhard is banned. Yeah, Leonhard you always need to ban. So he's going to have this Basil here is annoying kind of. Yeah, so he has Basil as well. So Deerheart and Yulia is banned. This Iris pick, this looks a very solid AoE strategy. AoE rush strategy. This looks a very solid team. And then Deerheart can just to catch the off guard characters. Can pick Deerheart here, yeah. That looks pretty solid. So this guy is going to pick Vegas over Amelia. Interesting. He counters your Basil with Iris. Yeah, this Iris, yeah, this battle I can see that the whoever initiates the battle with Basil can win this battle. Yeah, Deerheart needs to try to kill that Basil, and then you will win this easily. Yes. Yeah, you don't want to get initiated by that Basil. Wow, yeah, let's just this is super rigged. Yeah, it's basically the worst situation you can get for enemies Basil. Why you didn't try to kill this Basil here? Oh, you cannot reach. Yeah, you cannot reach. Okay. Yeah, now you have a good chance to kill this Basil. So this Basil needs to move somewhere else. Yeah, needs to really stay back. Another breeze, that looks great. So but you cannot kill that Basil. Yeah, killing that Iris, using Deerheart to trade Iris is not great for you. Yeah, this heal can just heal back Basil from this stun. But I think now you have a better chance to initiate the battle with Basil, because he has no Iris now, but you still have Iris. So you still have a good chance to initiate the battle with Basil. I would try to black hole this Basil. This Basil is a full mobility, so there's no bracer for this Basil. Yeah, but here I would try to black hole that Basil, or normal attack that Basil. Yeah, I would try if you can sell that Basil or not, cause that's important. That's very important, right? So here if your Basil can sell that Basil, then you have a good chance to win this battle still, right? If you can steal that Basil, you have another AoE, right? So next turn, if this Basil moves back, then you just do another AoE, right? Yeah, you just stay here and black hole that Basil. Could be a better move for you, I think. yeah, and then he don't know how to deal with that Basil. If this Basil stays here, you just deal a normal attack, and maybe you can kill. I think you can kill. Black hole plus a normal attack, maybe you can kill. If you can kill, yeah, you were afraid of Vega, so want to save AOE a little bit, but you really need to initiate. Yeah, it's like Basil versus Basil game. You have to initiate. Yeah, these Vegas cannot even kill your Basil, I think.
絶望せよ
Yes, I think Zelda made a. Yeah, I completely agree with Zelda here. You should have tried to sell that Basil there, and then if you and try to follow up and see if you can kill. Because at this point you already lose because they are all silenced. You cannot do much here.
速攻で行くわよ
Yeah, but you know this kind of game, if when you try to use the aggressive team fighting against the Landius team, is always very dangerous because like one mistake can kill your game. Always like that.
絶対にやる
Whereas Landius team is always a little bit safer. It leaves room for mistake. When you don't have Landius in your team, you have no room for mistake usually. Yeah, but that black hole, he could have stayed back without being attacked from Vegas when using that black hole. So yeah, I mean this is just something that we observed. So yeah, yeah. There's too many games, so I'm just going to focus on um, some key ones. Yeah, this let's check here actually. So Dracula is going to fight with Method here. Dracula is going for Juggler team, and Method is going for Juggler team as well. Second pick from Dracula is going to be Yulia. This has to be Yulia and Joshua. That's weird. That's weird. But now he still has a chance to pick Yulia. Yulia is so strong against the Juggler. Yeah. So that's okay. This Joshua, I don't know what he's doing though. Like, he's not doing much in Juggler game. It's just that Joshua always not going to do much against the Juggler team. On this side, he's going to have Tiarius. Wow. Juggler, Tiarius, and Yulia on both sides. This is crazy. Actually, Method got Ritual instead, which can work as well, I guess, because he still have Iris here. So the problem for this Yulia is that she has no faction buff. Without a faction buff, it's still very hard for Yulia to kill. Whereas this Yulia got Gospel from Liana. Yeah, so from pick and ban, you can tell that Method already have significant amount of Method is having a much better team than Dracula. Yeah, this Joshua is not doing much. It's very weird. This Joshua is a second pick. And also, Tiarius don't work to call faction buff from Juggler. You can always just use a mass resist here. There's not much AoE from second player as well. Actually, yeah, it depends. So that's okay to bring that miracle skill.
人思考そしてほら
Oh, freeze triggered from for juggler.
ジーカ行きますよ
Use the arena ring to counter Joshua a little bit. But just this map and against the juggler, this Joshua is not going to do much. Yeah, not going to kill Yulia. Never.
まだ終わらないよ
And you didn't remove any useful buff also.
これが
Yulia
私
still
の
got
信
her
じる
attack
心
buff
です
here. Yeah, this is not going to kill juggler because there's no attack buff from this Yulia. But this juggler is dead next turn. This heal is pretty high, yeah. I would try to use Yulia to attack again with the range skill here. And just directly hit this juggler. See if you can kill. Wow. That also works, I guess. Try to kill Ritual first, but then your Yulia is dead. That's kind of bad. Then you can kill that juggler, but then this Yulia can just one-shot that juggler. Wow, that's a very aggressive Chloe. That's pretty strong juggler. So Liana can again here, and then this Yulia can try to kill directly auto attack. This is not helpful. This is not helpful though. Oh, I'm already out. Sadly. So Joshua killed Chloe here. Yeah, I think there are some like mistake method made.
思考そして
Should be a kill to this Joshua. Yeah, that's a throw, yes.
思考そして
That Joshua was a throw, yeah. Yeah, should have blocked that Yulia there. No magic guard is slow in general. Yeah, I think Tiarius should be able to survive that. So the second game, first ban is Listel Steel. First ban on method is land use. Juggler is getting land use first this time. Sword Elven. Yeah, I think first ban land use is a very effective strategy now. Land use is indeed pretty annoying. And Juggler, if you can catch some mistake, you can always have a chance to win. Why picking Liana here? This looks like this is a wrong pick, right? Still have 4 healers here. Why you need to pick Liana as P1? Yeah, here you just pick this Yulia, and then you will have a chance. Yeah, Liana as player 1 doesn't really make any sense, especially you have other choice. You have 4 healers available and you pick Liana and your Yulia is banned. And I think Joker relies a lot on Joshua, but his box is not like it's still a little bit different than Zigma's box. Yeah, this Joshua cannot do much. Especially when you are playing against Method, this Luna is a Bracer Luna. There's no way that Joshua can do anything useful, right? Bracer Luna cleared with, yeah, it's just not going to be very useful. And also in Season 2, second player have very significant advantage. Because if you want to do tank push team, usually second player can just ban first player's Tiaris plus Tiaris plus Iris. And then first player can only have Diana, which again is not very useful as player 1. Whereas first player, if you ban Iris plus Tiaris, again it's actually very good for player 2. So, and this is also because as player 1, rush strategy works better, but there isn't a very effective rush strategy to beat Landius team, or yeah, it's just there isn't really good rush character yet. When Juggler gets the 3 cost scale, that is going to change this situation a little bit. No, second player have advantage. Yeah, if you want to, especially if you want to do a standard tank push team, the advantage from second player is very high. If you try to rush, then first player will have advantage. But I don't think rush strategy works very well in this season, to be honest. Yes, expect Listel is always first ban. And then Leonhardt and Zareda, usually some of them will be second ban. Especially when player 1 has Leonhardt, has Juggler, I mean.
一人も逃しません。消えなさい。これが私の信じる心です。
Well, not because Leonhardt is strong, but not that strong to be honest. And for first player, if you remove for second player, if you remove first player Liana and Tiarius plus Iris, then you have even these characters they have trouble killing other characters. For example, Zareda is Zareda cannot kill characters like Elvin, like second players Leonhardt. In most of the case, she cannot kill without her help, right? Even Leonhardt, a juggler, completely built juggler cannot die to Leonhardt double AoE. I mean AoE plus single target skill. No way Leonhardt can kill juggler as well.
これが私の信じる心です。
I don't think Leonhardt is that scary also. And from Chinese server, the win rate for second player is almost like 10% higher than first player. I don't know for global for now. Maybe someone can try to analyze it, but in the Chinese server, at least this is from the data. And sadly, in second season, you cannot select you are going first or not. Yeah, so basically if you want to play as P1, you have to try to figure out a way to rush. And if that failed, you basically died. So Royal's first Zareda was banned here. Well, I mean, you can always have your own understanding, that's totally fine. But the data didn't suggest that. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, this is why in the third season, in season 3, they added the function that the loser player will decide to play either P1 or P2 for the second game. So this kind of advantage or disadvantage will be off. Yeah, for example here, I mean this is just a very simple, right? Has been a very common and popular strategy for almost all top level PvP players in both Chinese server and global server, right? As second player, you just basically, when you see this kind of aggressive character, you just basically ban Tiarius plus Iris, right? And then now you have a great risk, right? If you attack your second player's tank, if Throne is triggered, then you're fucked. But if you have Iris or Tiarius, it is very likely, especially if you have Tiarius, you can actually survive from Throne, even you're like attacking. Yeah, I mean, feel free to call all of us nubs. Yeah, that's okay. I mean, I lose my game and I take my loss, and feel free to call me nubs. That's okay, totally fine. Yeah, but I'm just saying from the data, and I mean even from global server,
I think it is pretty clear second player got a better chance to win. So Royalty is using Claret and land use team here, and Juggler, and this guy Gale is using Amelia here as the main tank, and Luna is calling faction buff for her, and also Basil is carrying double AoE here. Juggler is also calling faction buff here. Yeah, Royalty has a very solid team here. Second player also has a decent team to counter. This Basil is not going to be very effective. I think this Basil carry sleep is probably better. Yeah, carry sleep is probably better. This Basil, Royalist Basil carry 1 sleep and 1 black hole. But black hole is always not going to be very effective against a Veiler. This is why he's not carrying 2 AoE skill. Instead, he's carrying 1 of the sleep skill here. Yeah, I think he rushed here too much. I think Royalty don't really need to start the battle this turn, right? Can just wait till all other characters can follow up. The problem is that even if this Claret kill that Amelia here, there is no follow up, and this Claret just dies anyway. So most of that likely that's going to be a trade. So if you use Claret to trade Amelia, and then you will have Juggler plus Landius plus Basil. And Gale here will have Basil plus 2 healer. Yeah, I guess you will win this battle, but yeah, if trade happens, it is actually good. Yes. Yes, because there is no way this team can do anything to double tank plus Liana. And to answer Strauss' question, so the reason that this Claret has very high attack is because this is a full moon Claret. This is one of the moves Royalty made to actually increase the survivability of Claret. Actually, it is a full moon. It is a full moon. I checked the Royalty here before, that Claret was a full moon. So to be honest, even in this case, Royalty still has a good chance to win this battle. Because he's taking over the map control, right? In this map, you just want to sleep in the mid, and there is not much available spot, right? You take over here, 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 and then you can win this battle. These two spots only Flyer can take, right? If your Basil takes one spot here, your juggler moves here, Liana just catch up. So you can still win this battle actually. Yeah, this still looks like okay to me at this point. As long as the double tank survives, then Royalty still has a good chance. Amelia is not going to deal a ton of damage in this case. So basically it's just trying to tank this Luna plus Basil. And this is exactly what Royalty is doing. He's just stalling here. Royalty is just trying to stall here. Yeah, and hope Basil's RNG isn't good, yes. I mean, his game could be easier if the throne isn't triggered. But I guess you just, I mean, you have to always take the chance to have bad RNG, I guess. Yeah, like you don't want to have this kind of debuff. This kind of debuff, heal block, is basically the worst debuff to have. So he can actually sleep this puzzle to delay it for one more turn. So Gale is trying to take out the spot as well now. Make sure Dark Archer stays away to make sure, because this puzzle is going to have another black hole. So make sure Dark Archer will not be silenced. Yeah, give up center spot is not the best idea. I don't know why though. Maybe he's trying to tank. Yeah, this is also bad. He's lucky. Oh, still silenced. Yeah, I think he needs to make sure this Sky Archer is not in the black hole range. But it doesn't matter because this puzzle keeps clocking. It just keeps clocking. Yeah, I mean he has double AoE and it keeps clocking, so yeah, I mean RNG is still part of life, so it's okay. Can't really complain for bad RNG. Yeah, at this point it's kind of over because both Sky Archer and Diana are silenced. It's just too much. Yeah, this is over. Yeah, he should really try to make sure Sky Archer don't get silenced because this is his hope. This is Royalty's hope to survive Basil, right? To use the Dispel and hopefully trigger Scale so that this Liana can keep using Heal. This is his only hope to win this battle. Yes, if you use Bracer Liana, I guess this indeed help in this case.
I mean, the point to save Skyarcher is to dispel the debuff, especially silence from Liana. So if you have Bracer, this problem is kind of already solved. Thanks, Yuki. So, Gale is always going to count on RNG. Yeah, I mean this is okay, I guess. In my second round, my enemy also first picked Basil, and his Basil clocked like 2 or 3 times as well. So I guess indeed, like, you can always count on RNG if you feel like you need it. Yeah, Zelda. I think every team. I don't know whose team is not weak to Basil's clock. And I assure you, Basil with that Skeleton Knight, Omega cannot kill, unless you have a Meteor buff, unless you have Attack Blessing on your Omega. You are not going to kill Basil effectively. Oh, I guess that bug triggered again. This royally is using like an infantry troop for Yulia. This is because he's trying to counter basically Amelia here. Amelia has a very high magic defense, and this Basil, yeah, this is very lucky Basil. I don't think anyone can counter this Basil now, right? This is a Breeze Basil. How can you counter that? How can you counter Breeze Basil? Well, by trigger Breeze yourself, I guess. Then you can counter it a little bit. Yeah, I mean, Skeleton Knight is also okay. Skeleton Knight Basil is already very, very tanky. Yeah, but Yulia is not going to do much damage to Amelia here. Yeah, I don't understand this Yulia move actually. Yeah, and Yulia really has no follow-up, and I don't know what's the point of this move from Yulia. Yeah, I don't know. I don't understand this move. Really think this is a fun move, but maybe I need to discuss with him more. Yeah, he's not used to fight with Amelia, that's for sure. But I don't really. He thinks he can one shot. I did ask Royally if he thinks he can one shot Amelia. He told me no. If no Luna, yeah, I think no way you kill Amelia. And Royally told me he thinks so too. But I still don't understand that move. Royally told me he thinks that move was fun. I think it's pretty hard, to be honest. Yeah, and this is a very nice retreat from Veiler's skill. Basically moves everyone out of danger. Yeah, moves everyone out of danger. Another breeze triggered by Basil. Yeah, I mean, I have to be fair. I really think Gale's luck today is very, very good. Black hole? I mean, I guess this is worth it because this is his first pick anyway. Yeah, that clock is really bad. I mean, this is his first pick. This is why he first picked Basil, right? he was counting on Basil, and Basil is not letting him down. This Basil is like, oh boy, nobody ever first pick me. You pick me, so I will give you some back. I will give you something back, and this is what I give you back. Clock plus clock plus clock plus clock plus clock. In both games, actually, can you believe that? Another clock.
私が皆さんを守ります
Well, I cannot believe that, to be honest.
この件についてはもう
Another RNG player. Just look at all these clocks. Yeah, and nobody can survive that. Yeah, so many players get screwed by clock battle. I mean, 1 or 2 time clock usually is fun, but two or more clock is very dangerous.
私が皆さんを守ります
Yeah, sadly RNG is still a thing in this game. You have to have a good RNG to win a battle. Hi Manson, we reviewed your game, well played, but yeah, I think in the game 3, you finally realized you have to ban his Listel. Yeah, I was wondering why you didn't ban his Listel first for the first 2 games.
これが魔族の力だよ
Yeah, I mean 1 clock is usually fun as well. It's just you cannot survive clock plus clock plus clock plus clock. After clock, you can clock again. Yeah.
これが魔族の力だよ
But this is a very strong combo from Royally. Land use plus Listel plus Chloe is always a very strong combo. Yeah, I was thinking if your Omega can kill that Listel as well. But that Listel was pretty solid. It's like a very high defense Listel. Yeah, this Amelia is actually pretty good.
言うだけ無駄だこれを食らえ
Yeah, cause I guess I just didn't play well. That happens. Yeah, I don't like double blue, to be honest. Sometimes I want to rely on my RNG a little bit as well.
この件についてはもう考え
Yeah, attack Listel, you want higher attack instead of higher damage dealt. You need attack accessory, yeah.
私が皆さんを守り
Really just cannot kill these characters now.
絶望せよ
Earthquake. It's just going to stall here.
行きますよ
Yeah, Gale played pretty well. Amelia is showed us her power, I guess. So let's roll this battle, and we will reveal Straw's battle for now. So this never bans Straw's land use first, which has been a very useful strategy. I mean, very common and high win rate strategy. Ban land use first. So Straw is going to get Yulia here. Yeah, in Juggler game, this is also a very good combo. Juggler plus Yulia. Never here also get Yulia. So here is the thing. For first player, you cannot ban out Tiaris plus Iris. If you ban Tiaris plus Iris, then second player get Diana, which usually will be a bigger threat, right? But for second player, you can just ban out Tiaris plus Iris here. Which he didn't. Yeah, I'm not sure why he didn't do that. First player ban Diana is usually not very needed. Yeah, why are you picking like Chloe over Iris though? I didn't see a clear reason why you do that, to be honest. Chloe can provide a small buff to like King's Crown buff also, but I think because of Basil, but you have first you have Richard, second you can ban that Basil still. You don't want to ban that Basil, maybe that's why. Yeah, but I think Tiaris can secure your win better. I mean, you have Gospel from Richard, so it's not very afraid of Basil, I guess. Especially if you have Goddess tier on your Tiaris, then you can definitely use here. King's Crown from Angelina. You don't need attack blessing to win. Okay. 走开。
言うだけ無駄だ。これを食らえ。
Another King's Crown for Ritual. This is an interesting positioning from Never to basically just throw away Elven. I don't know why he do that, to be honest. I don't really understand. Trying to heal your Yulia, but I'm not sure. You can heal up. Yeah, you can heal up your Yulia. Yeah, and there is another heal from Richard. So I'm not sure why he threw away his Elven. Very strong AoE attack here. But because Iris still have mass heal, so it doesn't really matter. And now Yulia can yeah, throw first move. Okay. Using the AoE skill. So Basil cast the black hole here. Straw has to use the Arena Ring to remove debuffs. Not going to kill Juggler. There's no attack buff from Yulia. So this is why she cannot kill the Juggler here. And also this is not attacking from Grassland, I guess. This is not Grassland. Actually, I have this is something I don't understand. When you're attacking Juggler, which one count as Grassland is useful for you? Is that Grassland count? No? I guess you need to start your attack from Grassland to trigger Unicorns fighting on Mountain and Grassland. Yeah. Yeah, so basically, yeah, you have to start on a Grassland to trigger that effect. So this is also another reason why he cannot kill. There is no Grassland here. No, this is not a Grassland. This is a pass. This is called pass. This is called pass. I don't think this is grassland. Pass is not grassland. Juggler is on grassland. I think if this is a grassland, this juggler can be killed. Yeah, I'm pretty sure pass is not grassland.
私の剣技見せてあげる
Maybe it is.
私の剣技見せてあげる
Angelina is using another AoE skill here. This should be a kill of this land use, but kill the first lap of the land use. Here, this is a kill for Angelina. I was wondering still if you bring angle, that's going to be better in this game. Right? If you have angle here, then Angelina shouldn't be killed. I'm just thinking. And here, range attack cannot kill. What? Hey Straw, I don't understand. Why are you attacking this Basil using range skill here? Isn't it better to just move here and attack this land use here? Yeah, if you move here and attack land use here, maybe there will be a chance that you can kill, right? Yeah, cause this is a forest tail, and you didn't move, and you're attacking on a pass. Oh, you thought you disabled guard. Okay. Oh, I mean you were disabled in guard, but your buff was removed by that Yulia. Yeah, that buff is get removed from that Yulia. Yeah, probably not going to kill that battle also, especially when you have no attack buff. Yeah, but now this battle just starts clocking with sleep. So far, Straw still has a good chance to win. Yeah, that's a demon type. Yes, that's a good point. Another clock triggered for battle, which is kind of weak. And now this Yulia is kind of dead. Yeah, this is over. Another sleep on Richard basically means you're dead. Yeah, Basil is always... Yeah, I agree Straw shouldn't attack that Basil there. If I was playing with like using Straw, I probably move one block, attacking on grassland to try to kill that land use. If you can kill that land use there, then I think yeah, you still have a decent chance to win. But yeah, Basil clock is just especially sleep clock is just too much. Yes, this is why I said if you can move one more spot and attacking from grassland, then you can probably kill that land use. Yeah, also melee instead of range, cause land use will have another damage reduction for the ranged attack. So the second game, Straw is using Juggler plus Yulia, Never is using land use plus Zareda. But this Zareta is not going to be very effective because Straw also has Claret. Straw decided to play a no-healer game, but although Straw has no healer, he has Ritual plus Juggler plus Yulia. 3 characters can hit and heal, so that's not a very bad combo still, although there's no healer. So Never, on the other hand, this Zareta is basically not a very effective kill, not a very effective pick. And Yulia plus Claret is a very strong combo. After Yulia lock your guard, Claret can find a kill easily, right? No, second player still have advantage, but this pick and ban didn't look like he's taking his advantage. Just thinking, like Straw has no healer in this game, right? Second players, if he can play more safely, I mean, it is his problem to not ban that Yulia here. It's not something you can't ban, right?
全部まとめて俺に任せろ。次は誰かな。
Yeah, no need. Because he has 3 characters who can hit and kill.
私を怒らせたわね。試してみる？いいわよ。
Yeah, I agree with that. Cannot kill the leaves and run back. What's the point of that though? That looks a vested move for me. Freeze for Zareta. I don't know what this Elven is trying to do. Is there a follow-up? Can this oh, this ritual has a breeze. Okay, that's understandable. Yeah, he just want to kill that juggler, but he probably didn't realize if he loses 2 of this character, then killing juggler doesn't mean much. What? Now he gave up his plan. He decided to not kill that juggler. Doesn't look right. Because this ritual just needs to be careful with Zareta though, okay? So this Zareta can kill that ritual now. Yeah, one shot Yulia, yes. Kill that ritual. Yeah, I think Never did some mistake here, actually. Yeah, this is kill that Angelina now. So now you just need to kill that Angelina. I mean, never needs to kill that Angelina. This should be a kill or not. We'll see. Should be a kill. Yeah. Ow. Ouch. That's not expected. Okay. I didn't see that coming as well. Okay, nice win. Yeah, he needed to heal, yes. Because, yeah, I didn't see that. Oh, yeah, because your Ragnarok just directly kills him, yes. He needed to heal there. But that doesn't matter though, because you can always attack Angelina first. Attack with Angelina first, and then his first life is gone. And then your Claret can follow up. So he's dead anyway. You just have too many attackers there. And he lost some of his characters for not very meaningful purpose. So the third game, first ban is Zareda. First ban is Juggler for Straw. Damn, someone actually ban your Juggler first. Especially when you're second player. Ban Juggler first. So he's trying to do AoE from first player here. Yeah, just ban Helios and Ares, and then he will get Diana here. If you get Iris here or Tiaris here, I mean you already win this, right? Yeah, Straw, you don't really think you need that. You want to save Straw? I mean, Claret with Tiaris or Iris is not a secret strat though, right? With any troop you can kill that easily. And this game, if Juggler dies, I didn't see how the other character kill your team here, right? Hard to believe. Yeah, really, you had a good chance to just use Clara to kill the Juggler. Yeah. Then he's dead. No, I know Straw was talking about. He was talking about something else. But I think attack blessing Claret should be working well in this case. Yeah, Swift Breeze is kind of a trouble also. So he has too many easy follow-ups. Richard can follow up. Yulia can follow up. Yeah. And look at that. Wow, this is crazy. I wonder how this is possible though. Yeah, it's like 3% chance to crit there. Yeah. Maybe he enchanted crit rate and he has like maybe 15%. Let's do some calculation. So this one will reduce the crit chance by 30%. if his accessory has 30%, has 15% crit chance, this is like 22% crit chance. So 15 plus 22 plus another 10 from PvP enchant. So that's 22 plus 15 plus 10. Yeah, that's still very low, like 20% crit chance. Oh, his accessory, he has 31% crit chance. PvP enchant also has like 10%. Did you add that? If his PvP enchant has 10%, then he has 41% crit chance. So, oh, 21 from skill, 10% from PvP. There is no crit chance on accessory. 1% to crit. Yeah, that's very sad. Yeah. Otherwise, I don't think this Xiaofonio is dead. Yeah, it's pretty sad. And this is Strauss. One of Strauss' secret strat is using Wizard Xiaofonio. This can actually deal some single target damage. It's not very high, but not bad as well. Yeah, that's pretty amazing that he can. But he. Yeah, but he actually created two characters here. No, I don't think this skill has some special increase in crit chance. No, there's no increase in crit chance. Yeah, your land use was also critically hit. So that's kind of crazy. Maybe we need to better learn how the crit on this game works. Because if it is really 1% crit chance, there's just no way he can crit two of your characters. Yeah, your land use was also like critically hit, so that's pretty crazy. Yeah. Yeah, so maybe there is some secret increase in crit chance from ritual skill that they didn't release. Yeah. But now this is really over. Yeah, that's insane. That's insane. Great. Just a one shot that's Xiaofonio. Cannot handle that for sure. Okay, now let's check how I'm killed. So he used the first ban land use strategy on me as well. I'm banning his Listiel first because I need to get Juggler. So my Yulia and Zareda is banned. So I'm picking Listiel here to counter the stall strategy. Yeah, we are checking your game. Yeah, so Zelda royally found a streamer to play against you, so you did pretty well. But I heard that skip add-on account, the character was not very strong. This is something I heard. Maybe I should have picked the Claret here, because I don't really need a healer here. Yeah, if I have Claret here, maybe things would be better. And maybe I should have banned this Yulia. Yeah, I probably shouldn't give this Yulia to him when he has Elven. Yeah, my point is that I have Listel here, so I was not worrying about Yulia that much, but I should have banned her anyway, because there is a Ghost Tail from Liana.
俺に力を貸してくれ
One breeze.
人思考そして遅い
Another breeze.
俺に力を貸してくれ
Made a mistake here to
計画
move
通り
up Listel. That's a mistake. Because when second player has Liana, you don't want he has a chance to again and attack you again. Especially, yeah, if this Yulia and Elven both hit me, I'm dead here.
私が皆さんを守り
But I do have enough heal from my team.
この計略で行ってみよう
Yeah, I was not expecting that can kill my juggler. It triggers too many attacks now. Yeah, it triggers every single possible tag. This is a grassland in this map, which is not much. Yeah, this map only has a few grassland available. This is one grassland. This is one grassland. This is one grassland. This is a forest. This is a forest. This is the other grassland. Yeah. So that's the first thing, and then she traveled 5 spots, and she's hitting a target that needs to be guarded. So basically triggers all the attack from Unicorn. This is how my juggler is dead. Yeah, I shouldn't move that detail here. It is terrible to be initiated when I was like first player. Yeah, my juggler does not have any magic buff, also magic defense buff.
件についてはもう考えて
And I used that skill around here. Should have used retreat here.
人思考そしてこれが魔族の力だよ。
Yeah, I don't know why. I was thinking that my juggler can survive that. Some weird confidence, I guess. I didn't realize there was a grassland also, so not familiar with the map is first thing to blame. Yeah, but I was already losing man there. I don't know. I didn't realize that Yulia can one-shot my juggler. Oh yeah, one of the Korean. Yeah, he has very good chance to enter top 16 now. Gale, right? There is another Korean though. Another Korean is Luxid. I think Luxid is still in. Korean being royally, yes. That's something to be proud for sure. Never is a Korean too? I don't know. Damn. Yeah, this game is also very weird. It ends in a very weird way. Yeah, I think you have a few Koreans left.
これが
Yes.
私の信じる心です。
俺に力を貸して
I
く
was
れ
pretty lucky to trigger double blade though.
できたー。できたー。まだ終わらないよ。
俺に力を貸してくれ
これが私の信じる心です。これはあまり使いたくないですよね。チリね。アイリス、いくよー。
Yeah, I wonder why I cannot hit as hard as Straw though. I think Straw's hits much harder, yeah. I have magic defense stuff. I don't have defense stuff here. Maybe my Tiaris should have used a miracle. Korean server is so hot.
アンパール出撃。
Yeah, I can see that, to be honest.
あれ気づかないうちにごめんなさいね。 信じる心です。試してみる？いいわよ。
Yeah, I don't have cooldown of attack blessing. I wasted one again on ritual, so yeah, I had no attack blessing there. I shouldn't have used the attack blessing on the turn. It's wasted basically. It's my bad. It's my bad. I shouldn't have used the attack blessing early.
あれ？気づかないうちに。ごめんなさいね。
Yeah, and this is stupid as well. I don't know why I did that. It's just so weird. I still don't understand why I did that. Yeah. So weird. So weird. How can I did that? And this land use survives with 335 because he triggers a throne.
あれ？気づかないうちに。ごめんなさいね。効いてきた。
俺に力を貸してくれ。
アイリス、いくよー。これが私の信じる心です。
Yeah, it's just weird to lose this battle.
人、思考、そして
Probably should have killed that land use here.
これはあまり使いたくないですわね。
A chain of mistakes.
人、思考、そしてこれはあまり使いたくないですわね。効いてきた。 アイリス、いくよー。
Just no enough damage.
気づかないうちに。ごめんなさいね。
Yeah, that really sucks. That shouldn't be a problem for this guy. Okay, let's check your game. Sword, Yulia. Why are you not bringing Sword Elven though? Sarita, and the second pick is Luna. I don't understand. Why is Luna second pick? Yeah, I don't think Skip Eden has enough skill on his characters. Yeah, because this player already quit the game. I think Yulia should still better though, works better. He worked at his skill.
絶望せよ
Oh, you're using this skill here. This Leon still has no enough skill, right? Cannot triple. Yeah, you cannot triple. Yeah, these skills you cannot triple now. But come on, attack blessing with Yulia. Yeah, that's very hard to deal with. Attack blessing.
これが私の信じる心です。
これが俺の力だ
But this Leon is still dead.
これが俺の力だ
I mean, he's giving you attack blessing though. Yeah, he give you attack blessing plus Iris Burst. I don't know if anyone can survive that. Well, Leon is just sad in season 2, to be honest.
これが私の信じる心です。
Yeah, this is already over. Like I don't see how he can win. There's no win condition for him.
これが私の信じる心です。
This puzzle is dead.
見てろ
Attack blessing puzzle. Yeah, no, not going to survive that.
これが俺の力だ
Yeah. Yeah, even without Omega, I didn't see first player how he can kill your juggler. Second pick is Leonhardt. Well, he found Omega here, but he found the wrong problem. It is more like second player with Tiarius and Iris plus Omega. That is deadly combo. Yeah, but Omega kills Basil easily with either Attack Blessing or Iris Burst. Well, you can't. It's not easy to position correctly against a Breeze Omega with Iris, with Attack Blessing, with Cold Blood skill, right? This is basically 3 plus 2 plus 3 range. So the threatened range for Omega is already 8. Plus Iris Burst, that's 13 spots on threat range. There is no way that Basil can survive long enough. Oh, that is also with boot, yeah. No, you never trade with Omega. Omega, after Omega kill, he stays back and move another 2 spots. How can you trade with that kind of Omega? There's no trade, there's just a kill. If you let Omega kill, it's just a kill, not trade. I don't think you ever going to trade with Omega. Yeah, no water buff. No water buff looks a bad training on Juggler. And this is the Iris Burst Yulia. That's just a dead. Even my Juggler cannot survive that. And this Elven is going to suicide himself because he's using a masked mage to. Yeah, that's over. Yeah, this is it's basically, yeah, I think his move is pretty bad. I don't know any juggler can survive Iris Burst Yulia without staying in water. Is not going to survive that. Maybe he didn't do enough damage calculation. Similar mistake that I made. Yeah, I actually think Maruru should have an easier game. So not going to look on that for now. Damn, I want to check Acton's game though. Yeah, you have to initiate Yulia first with AoE or something like that. That's a very interesting box. Still have Ultimolar. Well, that's a very weird. Is that all bad? Is this Landiv's Richard, Listel, Rennie, Alvin all bad? He's speaking like that. I don't understand. Someone help me understand. Is that a bat? Is that Alvin a bat? Picking Vegas over all these other characters, even Leonhardt. When you already picked the juggler, that's not easy to understand. We will have Yu Yu Hakusho. That's pretty much confirmed. So you don't need to worry about that. And no, Ultimate is never useful in PvP. It's just a bad. He's just a bad character to use. He can tank, but cannot tank well. He can do AoE, but his AoE damage sucks. He can Gale, but even if he Gale, he cannot do much. He can call Faction Buff, but his Faction Buff does not aid any damage dealt or attack. So that's pretty, that's not very good as a character to use in PvP. Oh, True God, okay. Yeah, this game doesn't look so exciting to me. I didn't see any win condition on well underscore, yeah. And this Omega is just this Omega cannot kill much though. This Sufia is dead, but other than that, this is fun. But this is just I don't understand the point of Vegas. Check the skill on his units. Leonhardt, Juggler, Vegas. Oh, Omega, okay. He can still double. So Leonhardt can potentially be killed. I mean, Juggler cannot. Oh, Juggler, yeah, Juggler. Oh, yeah. This Juggler has no skill in chance, so that's rich. Triple Juggler. But I don't know if he can kill Chloe though. This is not a triple on Chloe. Yeah, I think Leonhardt is dead, but I don't think Chloe is dead. This Leonhardt should be dead. But I don't know Chloe. Chloe has like so many damage reduction. But I think Leonhardt is dead. Leonhardt should be dead. We will see. Should be a safe kill. Yeah. Damn Straw. It's okay, Straw. I don't think Omega is that good also. And we didn't die to Omega. Yeah, but Omega is indeed strong. If you use that skill, then there are some more characters he can kill for sure. True God. Which game was that? What was the game we were talking about? True God versus Chief Knot. Where is True God? That's in upper bracket. here is that. Okay, another Shoujo Jessica. Interesting. Both players used a very standard box. So True God's juggler team is a little bit stronger because of Shoujo Jessica. And he kicked out Chloe. This is a very strong box in this season. I think kicking out Chloe for Shoujo Jessica is basically the best box because, well, first because usually the box like land use box is a little bit stronger than juggler box. Shoujo Jessica is basically trying to maintaining the balance between juggler team and the land use team. With the first land use ban, Shoujo Jessica is much more stronger than Chloe in a juggler box. Yeah, but this is crazy. How can Shift Not let first player True God has both Listel plus Basil? It's just he's hardly countered. Yeah, Chief Not is hardly countered by Basil. Yeah, this is over. This is a deadly combo. Listel plus Leonhard is always a deadly combo. Season 1, Season 2, Season 3. Or like season 4, upcoming season 4, if you let your enemy has this tail plus Leonhard, this means you're dead. Yeah, it basically means you're dead. Yeah, it really means you're dead. Yeah, Leonhard plus Listel plus Basil. Yeah, you cannot be more dead than that. Yeah, cause if Listel initiates the battle, it's just so easy for Leonhard to follow up. Like, especially against the juggler team, you just finger juggler first, follow up AOE with Leonhard, follow up will you don't actually need Basil. It's already over. Like, finger plus Leonhard combo is over. Yeah, and he's not staying back also. If I'm Chief Not, I'm going to stay back. But stay back doesn't help as well, that's true. Yeah, it doesn't matter. I can give you this juggler for free now. It doesn't matter now at this point. Yeah, this is over. I mean, this combo is just so strong that in season 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, in all of the season, if you let your enemy have this tail plus Leonhard, maybe not later season if there are crazy characters coming out, but at least for season 1, 2, 3, 4, if you let your enemy has this tail plus Leonhard, that's GG. It's just a direct GG. See, it's just an easy kill. Yeah, I would just bring 2 AoE for Leonhard as well. Basically AI Auto Arena. I mean, it's comparable for real. Yeah, that Leonhard, that Basil had some positioning error, so that Leonhard is killed. But it's really, yeah, it's just that simple, right? It's not by training, it's because Basil blocked his talent. That Basil should not move there to block Leonhard's talent. But maybe still a good Leonhardt should still survive. But maybe True Gods Leonhardt isn't that top level. Yeah, never give your enemy Listel plus Leonhardt. It's just this is not auto attack though, right? I think he used a scale, right? Luna used a scale there. No, maybe not. No, he didn't use scale. Okay, yeah. Yeah, could be bad training. Yeah, I mean multiple AoEs you can handle. You can handle if you have 2 healers. Usually you can handle 3 AoEs easily. The problem is that Listel blocks you from doing that, right? If Listel use finger and then use like blood dance, and then you can follow up other AoE, you cannot heal. You cannot heal back effectively. This is what's happening. The other deadly combo. I mean, if you give your enemy Listel plus Leonhardt plus Sakura, this is dead. Like dead. Yeah. So Chief Naut is using a legend team with Landius plus Claret here, whereas True God is using Juggler, Yulia, Ritual, Listel, very strong team, and plus Veiler. Yeah, I think True God has a very strong box. I would love to have this box for me if I have a 6-star or 5-star Shadow Jessica. That makes Juggler's team much stronger. So if you can, this Claret cannot receive buff from Chloe. If Chloe can King's Crown Claret, usually Juggler should be able to kill, right? Should be able to kill Juggler. Even here, this is a 5-star Claret. Yeah, 5-star Claret. Yeah, this is why 5-star Claret sucks. Shadow Jessica's range is pretty high. Her single target can hit like 4 spots away, and AoE can hit like 5 spots away. That's pretty high range. And if you trigger Sprees on Shadow Jessica, it's kind of crazy to be honest. She's really good in season 2. I don't think she's that strong in season 3, but she's pretty good in season 2. So that's going to be a trade which is not going to worth it. Yeah, trading Claret in this case is not going to worth it. It is worth it? Oh yeah, because this is Listel after all. Yeah, and this is a 5-star. You are not going to use him to use her to kill Juggler anyway. So that's worth it. Wow. Yeah, this Shift Knot didn't understand Wheeler's skill. This Elven just killed himself. Yeah, this Elven just killed himself. Wheeler's this regroup skill can again one character when he has no troop, or he or she has no troop. Yeah, that Elven just killed himself. No, oh yeah, he just moved the Landius wrong. Yeah, if this Landius stays here, if this Landius stays here, yeah, stays here. No, it's hard. It's hard to position Straw. If you move Landius here, your Chloe or Liana is dead. Yeah, you see that? This Liana has no bracer. That's dead. That's dead. Yeah, so if you move land use here, Liana is dead. And Elven is still dead, so land use cannot stay here. So if you move land use here, then your Liana is dead. That's not okay as well. He can sacrifice. Yeah, I'm not sure sacrificing Liana. Yeah, maybe better. I would say probably much better. Yeah, because Elven, if your Elven can kill that juggler, um, no immune to heal. But this looks like a is this a bloodstone juggler? I don't know. Yeah, should be better to guard Elven. Yeah, should be better to guard Elven. That makes sense. Okay, so that's all about today's battle. So I wish all the players left good luck tomorrow and next week. So this is a great chance for all of the players left to get the champion because Royally is out, and Royally and Stroll are the most dangerous player for champion. So if Royally and Stroll are out, the chance of other player to get the champion increased significantly. So yeah, I would say take your chance and see how far you can go. Yeah, and I wish you guys good luck. Yeah. Yeah, so out of the 16 seats, 8 seats already getting removed. So Skeleton is not going to, you're not going to kill. I mean, we can do a test right now if you want. I don't think you can kill. Do you want to do a test? This should be an easy test to do to survive Omega. Where are you? I didn't see you. Leading is pretty good. Leading is pretty good in this season, to be honest. It's okay. If you use leading in your box, you can play 3-tank strategy. I don't think that's very terribly wrong. I didn't bring faction back though, so I better need to have a gospel. So season 3, I don't think 3 tanks work. It's just the 2 tanks is just too strong. See, you cannot kill. Yeah, see? And my training isn't even maxed. I don't have maxed training for Holy. I have very high training for Holy, but I don't have maxed. No, I didn't cheat. Omega just sucks. Oh, but you didn't bring faction buff. If you bring faction buff, maybe you can kill. Did you bring faction buff? No. Try with faction buff. Yeah, I think with faction buff you can kill. Oh, he used the spirit. Yeah, that's a semi-faction buff. Yeah. So the battle between Omega and the Skeleton Knight Basil is over. Yeah. Okay, this is about today's stream. Hope you enjoyed. And everyone, good luck tomorrow. Peace.